Afternoon, Carmel.
Yes, afternoon, Gunter.
Can you please update us? We see that a fire break will have to be built before anything else is handed out. What's the latest on that?
Yes, Gunter, as you correctly say, it's imperative that fire break be built in this particular area. Now, earlier we spoke to the City of Cape Town, who's currently in a meeting with the community leaders in the area and some of disaster risk management to decide what is the way forward following this devastating blaze. Now, last month, the same scene played out in this particular area where shacks were torn down because of a blaze, and we also understand that there was also a fatality then as well. Currently at the moment, some of the residents have, or at least some of the community members have left. They are attending the meeting with the city officials, while there are some here that's still trying to salvage what they can. We do understand that some of them now have come to remove the corrugated iron, and they say that they're just moving down the road to the scrap metal yard where they're now trying to sell it off, and we're also trying to get more scrap metal to come and try and rebuild. However, the city does say that once they do clear the land, they will be giving out rebuilding kits.
Do we know how many people lost their homes?
We understand that it's about 249 families that have been affected by the fire. With the last tally that we got, that it was about 1,300 people in total that have been affected by this devastating blaze. Now, that's not without saying that there are families that have gone to the Eastern Cape for the festive season. They are not here at the moment, and we're not quite sure have they been included or have they been tallied in this amount of people that have been affected.
With regards to the clear-up operations, are people left to their own devices, or are officials providing some kind of assistance?
Gunter, earlier when we were here today, there were a lot of city officials on site. As I said, they are currently in a meeting at the moment, and the few community members that are here in my island at the moment, they're still trying to cool some of the plumes of smoke that's coming from some of the areas, but many of them now have taken it upon themselves while this meeting is continuing to try and cool some of the areas and try and remove some of the corrugated iron and the scraps.
Do you have any kind of idea so far what we should expect from this meeting? Actually, the question ought to be, what's on the agenda?
At the moment, we're not quite sure what to expect, but what we do know is that they need to clear this land. Now, the city isn't putting their head on a chopping block as to say how long will this process take. But Gunter, as you can see behind me, it's a devastating scene. I mean, it's a vast area that needs to be cleaned out. They say generally that it's about close to 2,000 shacks in this densely populated area that previously was standing here. So as you can imagine, it's going to take some time to clean this area.
That is Carmel Loganberg in Hout Bay. Thank you very much for your time, Carmel.